preparation in Bangalore, but and had some biryani there. I was lucky enough to play against India last year at the T20 World Cup. So I was lucky enough to bowl against Rohit, Virat, Sky. So I think someone who's in good form is Gill. So hopefully bowl a little bit to him. October come, we hopefully fire with an opening win against Pakistan.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and everyone in this special episode of Cricket Reborn. Joining by my side is a very, very special person. And why not special? Because there's a World Cup, Cricket World Cup 2023, that's going to kick off on October 5. Well, the warm-up matches are on song. And here's one of those persons who was a part of the warm-up encounters against Australia a couple of days back. And yeah, there you see, right in front of your screen, is a pace battery. He's leading the pack of Netherlands cricket team. And he served the nation, Netherlands, for almost 10 years now. And yeah, oh, what a pleasure to be joined by Paul van Meekeren alongside me. Paul, a very, very warm welcome. It's a pleasure to have you once again.
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, everything's fine because the World Cup is on song. It's on cue. And yeah, looking forward to see each and every one of you, entertain all of us. You are the athletes, you want to do the job, and we are just the entertainers.
Thank you. No, it's very exciting to be here.
Yeah, cool. So, Paul, tomorrow is a big match against India. Yeah, obviously a warm-up game, but yeah, a great time to test the skills of each and everyone out there against a higher ranked nation.
Well, every team here is a higher ranked nation we play against, so we're going to get tested every single time we step on the field. But I think tomorrow is going to be a great test for us, how we play under a full crowd. I mean, it's a warm-up game, but apparently the stadium is sold out, and they're all going to cheer for one team. So I don't think there are going to be many people in orange. So I think that's going to be a good experience for the team, for some of the younger players who haven't really played at a stadium like this, or like with a crowd like this. So yeah, it's exciting, but again, we're not too focused on the result. We're still a few days away from our first game against Pakistan. So just keep building on what we've been doing and just ticking off the last few items of the list. So when the 6th of October come, we hopefully fire with an opening win against Pakistan.
Yeah, absolutely. Very important matches. Each and every match are very, very important for every team. But yeah, again, talking about tomorrow's India clash, any particular batter that you're looking forward to go against? For example, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav. Any particular batter that you are looking forward to challenge them, or maybe give a little of steer after the outside edge gets beaten?
I was lucky enough to play against India last year at the T20 World Cup. So I was lucky enough to bowl against Rohit, Virat, Sky. So I think someone who's in good form is Gill. So hopefully bowl a little bit to him, get to feel what he does, and hopefully come away with a bit more confidence going into the official game against India later on.
And yeah, talk about India. I remember the last time we had a chat a couple of years back. I just asked you a question that what is the most thing that you love about India? And you told me that is the food. So I would throw a question to you, and after you come in India, what are the foods that you've tasted over here? Any special cuisine that you have loved?
So we had a preparation in Bangalore, but and had some biryani there.
All right.
But I thought it was delicious and it was awesome. But some of the assistants we had, one of them came from India, and he said it was terrible. It wasn't enough flavor, and there was a lot of things wrong with it. So obviously we're flying to Hyderabad in a couple of days' time, and I believe that's where I have to try the
special Hyderabadi biryani.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've tried the Indian version of the butter chicken, how I like to call it, because I've only had butter chicken in the UK or in the Netherlands, and it tasted completely different. So that was a good experience, but it was very, very good. So yeah, that's some of the many things I've had. I'm not very good with names,
Did you taste the dosa out there? In because you were having a camp in Allur, I guess, in Karnataka. So this
Yeah.
South Indian dishes like dosa and idli, these are all very famous. You must have
Okay.
had,
Well,
but
we're
maybe
still
you
here
don't know
for
the
another
name.
day.
Yeah.
I might have to ask some of our
Yeah.
Indian support staff. Obviously, we have got a bit more knowledge about the local cuisine. If they can introduce me to some of it.
Yeah, I believe Teja Nidamundru will be some of the will be one of those who will be having a good knowledge about it. He's got Indian roots.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah, cool. Talking about like I got to see a video where Dale Steyn, the Steyn gun, was sharing one of the like he was having a coffee, I guess, with a few of the guys, Max Udal and others out there. So, any special kind of chat you had? I think a lot of players from various nations are out there. Some experts, some former cricketers are there in Trivandrum, like where you are at the moment. So, there must be some chats or expert advice that you might have taken from someone. Anything like that?
Um, Unfortunately, I was with the physio when Dale was
Hmm.
around, so I didn't get to pick his brain. But Dirk Nunnes, fast bowler for the Netherlands during the 2009 T20 World Cup.
An awesome bowler, yeah.
That's how we all remember him, of course, not for that he played for Australia, but no. So Dirk Nunnes is part of the commentary team, and I think he follows the
Yeah.
team around, and he did that in the T20 World Cup in Australia. So I've been lucky enough to pick his brain already a few times. Yeah, I will definitely catch him at the ground and chat to him and keep picking his brain because yeah, I'm sure he's got some golden nuggets that he can give to me.
Yeah, definitely. He was out there giving I think giving the pitch report of the New Zealand versus South Africa game, which is happening at the moment. So, did you have a look at the game? Like you were in Trivandrum, but yeah, definitely in the hotel, I believe, not in the stadium. But yeah, who knows? Just getting a glimpse of what Kane Williamson was doing out there. Yeah, it was really doing well, coming after an injury all of a sudden. Well,
Yeah, no, yeah, I haven't watched too much of the warm-up games. We've been training, so obviously while we're out training, the games are on, and then we get back and I'm doing the media duties like we're doing. So I haven't been watching too much cricket at the moment.
Yeah, busy days, Paul. And these are the moments you cherish forever, isn't it? And talk about the training. Training, you guys also had a camp in Allur. I think Netherlands was one of those sides who came very, very early into India for this particular event. Yeah, Australia was there in India because they had a bilateral series, but Netherlands, I guess, you guys were having a camp in Allur, and you also played two domestic games against Karnataka. Not the result you guys would have wanted, but yeah, a good learning for each and everyone out there, especially about the conditions and how to go about the business.
Yeah, I think um, as the Dutch team as an associate, we don't get the bilateral series that the other teams does. So obviously South Africa played against Australia, New Zealand played against England, and then went to Bangladesh. Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India, they all had the Asia Cup quite recently. So yeah, we didn't have that amount of cricket under our belt. So we obviously flew out to India probably 9 days earlier to get ready. So that's been fantastic. The boys worked incredibly hard. Luckily, we didn't pick up any injuries, which is always a good sign. So yeah, it's been a very good preparation. We had a few wake-up calls, reality checks, but yeah, no, it's just getting a bit of game time in, which is different than the nets. It's been all really, really good. The facilities where we were amazing. We had some really good nets. We had a good opposition. So yeah, the prep so far couldn't have been much better. And I think the boys are now just ready to get into game time and tournament mode instead of just training.
Yeah, definitely. And like you talked about those training that you guys had in Allur, right, against Karnataka. But I guess you guys also encountered with some. I won't say I won't call them as invaders or maybe some guest audiences in the form of a cat and a dog. One day a dog comes in, one day a cat. I saw a picture of Paul Van. He was playing with the cat, I believe. So please tell us about those experiences. Who spotted out those pets out there, and what was the scenario like? You guys were playing in a match, or what happened out there?
No, I think the dog and the cat just live on the property at the training facilities. So yeah, they were interested. They wanted a bit of attention, and I'm a big animal lover. So yeah, when a cat comes and jumps in your lap, then I'm happy to play with it. So and the dog was a bit shy at the start, but then sort of got used to all these people around him, and then yeah, he came around and said hello every now and again. So that's what it was. It just the animals, I think they sort of lived at the facilities and just roamed around and just followed us around wherever we went on the accommodation.
All right. And during the camp, I also spotted you. I saw a picture that I think you were offering some shoes or maybe some or to the younger players or the net bowlers out there. Was it so?
Yeah, I had a pair of spikes that I wasn't going to use for the World Cup. So I've got quite big shoes, size 12 UK. I think they're pretty hard to get here in India. And I saw some of the net bowlers had some big shoes. So I asked what size they had. They had the same size. So I said, if you want to have them, they're yours. And he tried them on. They fitted. So I said, you can have them. They're yours.
I have one demand from you, Paul. I also want to sign the jersey or something, merchandise from Paul van Meekeren. No, that's one for the auditorium or some the museum that I'm going to have in my home.
Lovely. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, sure.